Morning, everyone. Hey, it is day 20 from the PCT. We got a beautiful day now. 10:26, 5 miles in, and it was pretty darn cold last night. Again, but mostly the cold was due to wind. Apologize for no check-in at the end of the day, but it was a 22-mile day, and we were pretty exhausted. It was a gorgeous day. We just kept trucking along. You'll see the videos that we have, just the views. We saw Mount Whitney, lots of beautiful flowers, so it was a good day, but it was long. And by the time we got in, we just set up camp, ate dinner quickly, and then got in our tent. Pretty much went to bed shortly after. So it was a little much to do all in one day. So here we are. We have shorter miles today, 13, 14, something like that. And so we're about a third of the way through that already, which is nice. I forget what I was going to say now. We did, our friend Win, who's up ahead of us, which is apt to what I'm about to tell you. We gave him his trail name yesterday of Pace Car. He's seems to be in front, setting the pace all day. And that's not to say he's the fastest car, which a pace car is not, but he does tend to keep us moving and on track all day. So that was fun. He accepted that name last night at dinner. And today should be another beautiful day. Hopefully check in a couple more times and give you some nice views again. Talk to you soon. Short afternoon check-in. It's just up. We just up for lunch. It's 12:35, and in about 3 miles, a little over 3 miles, we're gonna hit 200 miles, which is really cool. Good accomplishment and good progress for us. We're gonna celebrate that. We have about 2 miles left to camp for the night. Again, just a shorter day today. Long day again tomorrow. About 20 miles. And then we'll get into camp. We'll get into Tehachapi the following day. That'll be a 16, 17 mile day, something like that. But we're loving this section. I'll flip the camera around. This is a gorgeous section here. I took a little video earlier as well, but just the pine trees, and we just had lunch by a stream. Still some snow down here, as you can see. We've passed several northbound hikers that have come all the way through, and they said that we will hit some snow today. And I'm assuming that we're going to hit a little bit more than this, because there's not much at all, but we'll see. A couple more miles to go, and I'm sure we'll take a little video or some pictures or something at 200 miles. See you then. Okay, here we are, wrap up for day 20 on the PCT. 13.9 miles today. It was a cold start. Let's start with that.
Ooh.
Very cold start. Yeah, again, because it was mainly because it was super windy. We were on top of a little hill and there was just no windbreak basically, so it was cold. But tent fared well, I think.
Yeah.
We didn't have any issues with that. We didn't even use rocks or anything to hold it down like a lot of people do. So that was good. And then we climbed for what?
First 5 miles.
5 miles of the day we climbed. So we shed layers almost immediately. Once we got out of the wind, it was warm. Felt good. So, and then after that, what happened after that?
Well, we had some creek crossings.
We had a couple of creek crossings.
Got our feet wet there a little bit.
A little bit.
And
Yep. After lunch. Well, we did see some Nobos today as well.
Actually,
some norththbound hikers.
I'm gonna say what, a dozen maybe?
Probably something like that. Yeah, and we have one camping with us tonight as well. Yeah, probably a dozen or so. Yeah, northbound hikers. But we stopped for lunch along this stream, which was really nice. And then after that, we had more snow. We were warned about it by some of the northbound hikers, and yeah, it was just, by the time we got there, it was just wet and sloppy and
Right.
kind of hard to walk
Which
through.
sometimes makes it worse. But
Yeah, so it was slow going.
mud was bad too at points.
Yeah, we had mud and slow was just it slowed us down. So we stopped and took a quick break or something like that, and we had 3 miles to go.
Yeah.
And part of that was uphill and then downhill, and it took us longer than we expected. So, but it's fine. We still got to camp a little early, and we're not quite sure what our plan is for tomorrow yet, because it's supposed to be a 20-mile day. Well, we planned it.
It's 20 miles to water.
To water.
To the next water. It's
Right.
20 miles.
So but we hear from the camper, the other Nobo hiker here, that there might be some more, like a creek or something that we're going to cross that's not on our Far Out app. So we're going to find out that. But we may have to carry water for 20 miles worth of hiking tomorrow.
Yeah.
But depending on how our partners feel, we may cut that and add an extra day and just do a little shorter day. So stay tuned. We'll see. We don't really know what that looks like yet.
Yep.
So, all right. Anything else about our day you want to say?
So.
Okay. All right. So just want to say hi to Dad and Peggy. Please, or thank you. Thank you for checking our mail and doing all those things for us. Don't cash that paycheck. Hopefully, we're waiting for it when we get back in a couple of weeks for a brief break. So I think that's it. We'll wrap it up there, and I'm just going to turn the camera around and give you a quick shot of tent row here that has occurred on a little dirt road just above the water source that we're at. So I'll just give you a shot of that, and then we'll say goodnight. Have a good day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.